All right, welcome to Spark It Up Sports, your one-stop shop for all things football and all things marijuana.
I'm Big Steve.
And I'm Johnny.
We're coming to you from our home studio in Pacific Beach, California. 70 degrees today. Beautiful out.
Real nice day. What a year it's been. 18 weeks of action-packed football. Started with 32 teams. Now we're down to 14, fighting to be the top dog.
Playoffs are here. Regular season's over. This is what we've been waiting for. Good football. Good teams on good. Let's go. Sad to see the season over, though.
No?
That shit flew by.
Flew by.
Crazy.
Unfortunately, our teams are done for the year.
Done, son. We way underperformed, but hey, wait till next year.
8.5 wins. Heard it here first.
You're insane, dude. Absolutely insane.
What a week. So much bonus money getting paid out. You get a milli. You get a milli.
It was awesome. Incentives, dude. All these people getting all this money. Geno Smith, top dog, though, with the most out of anybody. But it was awesome seeing all those dudes get fucking paid. Black Monday today, as it's known around the NFL. We lost 2 coaches today. Who were they?
Peace out. Jared Mayo. Peace out. Dougie P.
Yeah, and to Dougie P's credit, he lasted the whole season. We didn't think he was going to make it the whole season.
We started calling for his head week 4.
Yeah, after the Bears' last win before this week. So, we knew it was coming a little later than we thought.
Good for you, Dougie P. Good for you.
All right, topics for this week. We're going to go over Week 18 review, all the games that happened. There were some terrible games. Not all the starters were playing, so we're going to go through those pretty quick. Then we have our world-famous blunt break. What do you got for us today?
Oh, shit, where'd I put him?
I got him. Hey, what do I got for us today?
All right. Let's knock out these Pacific Stone 1.75 gram blunts. They are glass tipped.
All about the glass tip.
What kind of weed do they got inside? They got the Blue Dream.
Blue
One
Dream,
of our favorite
that is a sativa strain right there.
Absolutely. These things test out at 22.35% THC, so it's pretty good. Not too bad.
Yeah, and that's one of the original strains from back in the day.
Yeah, well, childproof, goddammit.
All right, after the blunt break, we're going to hit the quarterfinals for the college football playoffs coming up. We're down to 4 teams from the 12.
The Final Four.
Final 4, baby. And I was kind of thinking, the Final 4 teams that are in there, you knew it was going to be them.
Except for Notre Dame. Did you think Notre Dame was going to be this far? I'm on the Notre Dame train. Bring me my Irish.
He's all in over here.
Get me a leprechaun.
Give him a little Irish buddy to walk with him. Unbelievable. Yeah, so quarterfinals, then we're going to do the NFL wildcard preview, and we will be doing edible checks to see if the lemonade works or not.
Edible. Tastes good.
Damn, these things are really fucking
sweet and sour.
childproof.
But another childproof.
Hey, but they're actually pretty nice. Individually wrapped.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like a Swisher almost.
Right. I like it.
Oh, yeah. Let's spark it up
Let's
before
spark
we
it up.
start hitting these games. We got a backup. So.
We may or may not have forgotten last week. You don't know.
Forgot the world famous blunt break. Whoops.
All right. I like it. I like those little tubes.
Oh, yeah. Blue Dream. It's been too long. Oh, Jesus. I'm always afraid I'm going to catch my, eyelids on fire or eyelashes. Especially with that torch thing.
Yeah, I like this thing. Tastes pretty
Hell
good.
yeah. I got a new smoking product this week. New way to consume. Bought the Puffco Peak.
Stay tuned for the Puffco episode next week.
Dude, the concentrate episode next week. We're on Puffco Peak. Having it again.
Peak.
Unbelievable. It's the
Ounce
best
of
way to
dabs.
do concentrate as I know.
Do some fat globs.
Yeah. So, yeah, Puffco Peak back in the game. We're going to have a concentrate episode coming up, and that's going to be a hell of a time.
Wow, this fucking blunt pretty good. I like it. They remind me of good classic backwood.
It's like smoking a Swisher.
Yeah.
With tobacco.
With a tip on it. I like it.
This is nice.
Yeah. And it's rolled nicely.
Burning evenly.
Yeah, I like it.
It's good.
And what a fucking deal. Those of you guys that don't know, the Weed Maps app, great app.
Weed Maps app is where it's at.
Great app. Fucking log on there. Fucking, they got all the dispensaries and deliveries in your area.
Storefronts, they got it all, man. The deals that are going on, you can search by product.
They give you little snippets on every single thing. Yeah. Fucking perfect.
Definitely.
Good one-stop shop.
Check it out.
Absolutely.
Especially if you don't want to leave the house. They'll literally come right to your door.
Maybe Weed Maps will hook us up with some stuff. You never know.
Let us know. All right, let's jump into this NFL Week 18 recap. It started Saturday. If you remember, it was AFC North Day, the culmination of HBO Hard Knocks, AFC North. So
love the midseason Hard Knocks. Great show. Great product they put out.
Yeah, great show. Hard Knocks always does it right. The camera crew always gets the best stuff, and like the behind the scenes of the NFL is always good to see. The first game on Saturday was Browns at Ravens, and this was not that much of a game at all. The spread was 20 points. The Ravens covered that by 25. So Lamar Jackson breaks 4,000 plus pass yards, 40 TDs, 915 yards rushing. Unbelievable year for the man.
Unbelievable. I mean, an unbelievable season for the guy. Definitely in the MVP race. Him and Lamar Jackson, probably a two-man race as we look at it.
That is Lamar Jackson.
I mean, probably him and Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Him and Josh Allen, a two-man race.
Two-man race.
217 yards, 2 touchdowns for him in this game. Derrick Henry, 20 carries, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was the star of this game by far.
Zay Flowers did go down with the knee injury. It's still up in the air whether he'll be playing next week. I think that's the biggest news out of this game.
This is one of the downsides of playing all your stars in that Week 18 game. Sometimes they get hurt in those games that don't matter.
See ya.
Yeah. All right, next game, Bengals at Steelers, 19-17 win for the Bengals. Bengals really needed to win this game to make the playoffs.
And what they do, they went out and won it. Joey Burrow goes out there, 37 for 46, 277 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. Ends the season as the NFL leading passer this year with 4,918 yards. Almost hit $5,000 on the yards this year. Pretty impressive.
Another one. I mean, I imagine if he would have been in the playoffs, he's probably in that MVP race as well.
Right.
But unfortunately, didn't get the help they needed.
No. And thank God for the Steelers. They had Justin Fields playing earlier in this year, or they wouldn't be in the playoffs because that is 4 straight losses in a row.
Bad way to go into playoffs, losing
Terrible
4 in a row. They're going to play at Baltimore next week. Definitely a tough day for them. Shout out to Trey Hendrickson. Sacked Russell Wilson 3.5 times in this game for an NFL leading 17.5 sacks for him.
And because of this game, he was the sack leader.
Yeah.
Because I don't who's behind him.
It was Myles Garrett.
Yeah, and he had 13, so he needed this game.
So impressive day for him. Shout out.
Yeah. And another note from this, they got ballers on this team. Too bad they're not in the postseason. Jamar Chase does it with a triple crown. Here's his numbers to end the year. 127 receptions, 1,708 yards, and 17 TDs. Leading every statistical category in the wide receiver department. So awesome to see. Last one was Cooper Kupp.
Triple crown. Probably going to get a nice chain, maybe a new fresh grill for it. So again, great shout out for him.
He's always shining, dude. Him and Justin Jefferson just have a shine off out there, dude. I love it.
All right, Sunday games. Let's kick it off with the Chargers at Raiders. 34-20 win for the Chargers. Herbert and his crew secure the 5th seed for the playoffs. 346 yards for him, 2 touchdowns. Quentin Johnson, you remember his name from last year. He was fucking terrible. This year, way different story.
He does have a lot of drops though this year. He still got, like in big games. He's got a bunch. I don't know, but he has some drops. I feel like
13 receptions, 186 yards. They were feeding them the ball.
Yeah, he went off this game. I mean, this is like a fuck you game, and he did.
Aiden O'Connell, our trusty survivor, 214 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception for him. Jacoby Myers, sure hands Jacoby Myers, putting together a day. 9 receptions, 123 yards with 1 TD for him. Raiders really tried to play spoiler with a win. It would have sent the Chargers back to Baltimore. Instead, now they play at Houston.
At Houston. I like that.
Brock Bowers putting together a great rookie season for himself. He had 4 receptions, 50 yards, and 1 touchdown in this game, putting his total as 1,194 yards on the season, 6 yards shy of the 1,200 club.
My man's an absolute beast out there.
Looks like a 40-year-old, but he plays like a fucking...
It's crazy how he looks, dude. It's insane. You see the picture of him next to the Gronk? Oh, my gosh. Insane.
Yeah.
He's like a receiver out there, though. He is. He's fast. He runs good routes. Can't cover him. Can catch the damn ball.
Yeah.
So.
And the Raiders will secure now the 6th pick in next year's draft.
What a roller coaster to end the season with a draft pick, dude. Right. For all the teams.
I mean, there were 4 teams that were locked in at the number 1 pick that all won games and lost out on their picks. So.
Lost it.
So, looking forward to next season. Bears playing in Las Vegas next season. Pumped for that. That's going to be a sick game for us to go see.
Hell yeah. Spark It Up Sports will be live and on location for that game for sure.
But, anyways, Raiders, we'll see you next year, buddy.
As of now, you guys still have AP.
We still have
Looks
AP.
like he came out today.
They're running like if he's going to be the coach for next year. So,
how you feel about that?
I mean, I loved AP. I still love AP. I think we just need to build around him. I mean, let's get him a quarterback.
I agree.
Let's see what he can do.
If you can get a couple pieces on offense, maybe. I think you're a different team. I mean, you did go on a 2-game win streak. So.
Went on a 2-game win streak.
To end the year, just to keep him around, just like the Bears and Eberflus.
Oh, man.
Right?
All right. Bears at Packs.
Up next, Bears at Packers. We finally fucking did it. Bears win 24-22. Victory Monday. Bears ended 2 different losing streaks in this. Their in-season 10-game losing streak and their 11-game losing streak to the Packers. So it was a pretty big win.
Big day.
Big day. I don't even think they had all their starters out there, but I'll take a win, dude. I don't give a fuck. It feels good to win finally. Caleb Williams, he goes down there with a game-winning drive. Great to see. If you were watching, though, like the Bears literally tried to lose this game.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, turnover galore.
At the end of the game, they don't even run the ball. They fucking pass it, turn it over. Like, what the fuck?
Receivers, sure-handed receivers. Keenan Allen.
Like the one person you don't think is going to fucking fumble does. Unbelievable. One thing about this game and Caleb Williams starting is the first time since 2009 the Bears have had the same quarterback play all season. Last time that happened was with Jay Cutler. So it just goes to show you that he can make it through a full season healthy even when he gets sacked 70 times. So
wow, 70 times?
I don't know if that's the exact number.
Wow.
I did not look it up, but I know it's up there for sure. And he stayed healthy, played every snap. So not every snap, but played when he needed to. So that was good to see.
One of the exciting things from this game
I actually didn't see that shit live. I was so pissed.
It was awesome. I mean,
so good. Schooled them.
Punt team not locating the ball on the punt. Bears having 2 returners back there. One returner.
The one returner like goes back, like he's like in the play, and he just goes to receive it. D. Moore is just back there, just acting like he's fucking catching it. And he didn't even do that good of a job. I don't know how the fuck they fell for it.
Nobody looked up.
Nobody looked up.
Nobody looked up.
No one knew where the ball was.
But perfect execution. Bears take it the distance. Great play.
It had been done. I don't remember what year it was, but Devin Hester did it with the Bears back in the day. So it was the second time the Bears actually pulled that off.
Probably the play of the game for them, other than like kick that. A lot of sayers didn't think wasn't gonna go in, but that kick went in.
Did not think it was gonna go in. I thought it didn't go in, to be honest, because over 50, he don't make it.
It's pretty funny. There's a lot of reaction videos of Bears fans, and they're like, this ain't going in, this ain't going in.
No way.
But then it goes in. Bears fans go crazy. Victory Monday for the Bears fans.
I mean, it was good for the players to finally get a win. That's a long fucking season, losing 10 in a row. So that was good to see.
Absolutely. Great way to end the season. 18 weeks.
18 weeks. See ya. Here are my thoughts on the season as like a whole. This whole season, it started off on a positive note. We were 4-2 going into the bye week. After that, it took a real dark turn with the Hail Mary play, which everybody remembers. You're going to be seeing that for the history of the NFL, I think. Everybody remembers that. But after that, we lost 10 in a row. We were in complete shambles. We still kind of are, I think. Eberflus got fired. Shane Waldron got fired. Caleb Williams played for 2 head coaches, 2 offensive coordinators this year. His numbers are not bad. I do think he needs to work on accuracy. That's one of the big things he needs to work on in this offseason. So,
I mean, one of the things I'm excited, I saw an interview from him saying that he does want to be coached hard, and I agree. I mean, I want him to improve.
That's what the Bears need, that though. Like, they need someone to come in there and fucking coach them hard. Like, there's too many stupid bullshit mistakes and penalties. Like, get someone in there to coach them fucking hard and get them going. I think the offensive line is of major concern going into this offseason. I would love to see him either get someone in free agency or go out in the draft and get this line figured out. There's a couple good tackles in this draft. Maybe get one of those guys to come in, start for 10 years long, Caleb Williams. I think you need to pair him up with a left tackle. That's what I want to see happen this offseason.
Absolutely. I mean, the incredible thing is that there were a lot of games this season that the Bears were definitely in. They could have won. And they just missed out on the very last one.
We weren't that far away from having a winning record. I do think it is great to get that win at the end of the season. You're actually ending the season on a high note for Caleb Williams, who does not have many high notes this year at all. So that's something you can build on going into this off season. As a whole, terrible season for the Bears. Better luck next year, and moving on from that.
Don't forget about this note you put here on the Bears opening drives this season.
Oh, yeah, the Bears opening drives this season. They had 3 field goals, and the rest were punts or turnovers on downs. So out of 18 opening drives this year, the Bears offense punted 15 times or lost the ball on a 3 or 4 and out. They only had 9 points on opening drives. You cannot win a football game that way and expect to be successful in a season. The Bears need to figure out this offseason how to start faster on offense. Because with that defense out there, like those early plays that often, they're fucking tired, dude. They're tired early, they're fucking tired often. So, gotta figure that out.
Tough to see. Tough to see out of a good Bears team that we hope to see more out of next year. All right, let's get back into these games. Keep it rolling.
All right, after that we got Texans at Titans. Texans win this one 23-14. Titans get the number 1 overall pick, and you got to think they're going quarterback with that.
Absolutely. Shedeur Sanders to the Tennessee Titans.
Right?
Houston gets the LA Chargers in the playoffs. Only highlight from this game was a big man touchdown out of defensive end. Derek Barnett gets the ball in a botched handoff between Levi and Pollard. Goes 26 yards for a touchdown. Great play.
Great play. Big man balling. All right, up next we got Panthers at Falcons. Panthers in this one 44-38 in overtime. Most entertaining game of the day for sure.
Bryce Young scores 5 TDs, runs for 2, passes for 3. Love to see the way Bryce Young has definitely turned this season around, especially after getting benched for 2 weeks for Andy Dalton.
We thought his career was over. And then Andy Dalton goes out there, gets in a fucking car wreck. And next thing you know, Bryce Young's back in and he's out here balling, dude.
Good to see.
So good to see.
Glad to see
he rebounded. The touchdown pass where he throws it, he pulls the Steph Curry, dude, not even looking, dog.
Love a good no-look.
That's one of the coolest videos I've seen all year. Like, a no-look touchdown pass, fucking awesome.
Michael Penix also in this game, 312 yards, 2 touchdowns from the rookie. Looks to be the future of the Falcons. They're definitely in good hands.
Yeah, and the question is, does Kirk Cousins retire right off into the sunset, see you later, or does he want to stick around and put his body through another year of this?
Might be the Raiders' next quarterback. Bijan Robinson, a star.
He would be, he'd be a great quarterback to do what the Falcons did with.
Yeah. Like Birch quarterback. Bring in your rookie. Have him fucking sit underneath.
But you got to pay him like $40 million is the problem.
Well, no, because he's going to get paid from these guys.
Oh, if they release him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you're going to get to sign him at league minimum.
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
You'll get him at a $2 million contract.
No favors.
No. And no favors. Bijan Robinson, 170 yards in that game, 2 touchdowns. And Miles Sanders with the walk-off touchdown, 1-yard run in overtime.
All right. Up next, we got Saints at Bucks. Bucks win this one 27-19. Mike Evans did it, dude. He got his 11,000-yard season, tying Jerry Rice. That last play he got for it was awesome.
Absolutely amazing. Game's already in the bag for the Bucks.
It wasn't in the bag.
Well,
no,
barring a fumble.
I know, but any other game you run it. They literally go out of their way to get my man this record, which was even cooler to see.
The Buccaneers had it won. It was great to see. A lot of people don't like the call. Maybe you run the play.
Do what?
A lot of people don't like it. You run the ball.
No, fuck that. Get him the record.
Get him the record.
He missed 3 fucking games to injury anyway, so he did this shit in 13 games.
Oh, it's great to see.
Like, awesome to see. They stopped play too. Awesome to see all the fans going off. Mike Evans, Hall of Famer. Let's go.
And Buccaneers end up clinching the NFC South with a win in this game.
Yeah, which means they're home next week.
Buccaneers will host the rookie phenom Jaden Daniels in the first round.
See ya.
Seahawks at Rams, 30-25 win for the Seahawks. Geno Smith throws a career-high 4 touchdowns. Rams sit their starters.
Yeah, Rams sat them, and Geno Smith went off, dude.
Rams end up getting the 4th seed with a loss in this game, and the Vikings will play in L.A.
Crazy that the Vikings had to travel at, 13-3?
13 wins.
14-3. Then they had to travel to an away game. It'll be cool to see in that game Kevin O'Connell versus fucking Sean McVay, too.
Oh, he's out of that coaching tree. I forgot about that. KOC.
That's what I kind of think McVay might have a little something up his
edge.
sleeve, dude. A little something up his sleeves. We'll see.
You like the Vikings? You like the Rams in that game, you said?
No, I said maybe.
Huh.
I would never put money on that.
Yeah.
But I think, just because he coached with him, he might, it's hard to beat your protege, whatever. I don't know. Whatever the fuck it's called.
Bills at Patriots, 16-23 win for the Patriots. Bills secure the number 2 seed. Josh Allen takes first snap of the game, then comes immediately out of the game, just trying to keep his record alive. James Cook gets a touchdown and bonus money for himself. Von Miller needed only 1 sack to get a bonus $1.5 million in this game. Gets it on the 3rd defensive snap.
Probably didn't play again.
Bazooka Joe Milton, the star of this game, rookie quarterback, gets the dub.
Bazooka Joe out there just firing dimes.
Now the question, will the Patriots trade Drake May, try to get some draft capital out of him now that they have Bazooka Joe, or will they roll with both rookie quarterbacks?
Drake May?
I mean, we got Bazooka Joe coming in.
Is this like a Trey Lance, Brock Purdy situation we have on our hands?
You could.
I mean, see ya.
You could. Patriots end up losing the first pick. They also lose Jared Mayo, fired 15 minutes after the game concludes.
Fired quick, dude. He got fired quick.
Bills wait for a hometown showdown with the Denver Broncos.
Hometown showdown, baby. All right, after that, we have the Chiefs at Broncos. Broncos win this one 38-0. Bo Nix leads Bucking Broncos into the playoffs. He had 321 yards, 4 TDs. I think the Chiefs did everything in their power to get Cincinnati not in the playoffs.
You were talking about
them even touch the playoffs.
I mean, smart. I mean, do you want to face Bo Nix? Do you want to face Joe Burrow?
That's not even a question. So that's why the Chiefs did this. They literally laid a fucking egg so the Chiefs couldn't even sniff the playoffs, dude. Great move by the Chiefs, I think. You would much rather go against the rookie quarterback, Bo Nix, in the playoffs than Joe Burrow.
I mean,
for sure.
Smart. Only highlight of this game was a Vele really sick touchdown catch ricocheted off of three defenders. Vele makes the catch in the end zone. Great play. And highlight for next game, Von Miller, possible revenge game against the Broncos.
He's going to go off, dude. He's fun to watch, dude. He's so quick off that edge. Up next, we got Commanders at Cowboys. Commanders win this one 23-19. Commanders pull off the W, winning 6 in a row. I thought they weren't going to pull it off either because they took Jaden Daniels out and they were down late. So
always forget about Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota is not a bad quarterback to come in and relief.
He's still there. Crazy.
Funny note from this game, the Cowboys end up sitting Cooper Rush. Had to play 55% of his snaps to get his bonus. Would have hit if he would have played.
Would have hit. Jerry Jones comes out. He's like, I didn't even know that. I get it, though. Like, you do have to try Trey Lance out. But, like, fuck, that sucks. That's bullshit.
Jaden Daniels' leg soreness is what caused him to be sitting for the second half of that game. Marcus Mariota ends up coming in relief. Green Bay's loss to Chicago secured the 6th seed in the NFC South in the NFC for the Commanders. Brandon Aubrey nails the cheerleader in the dome.
Smoked her, dude. CTE.
It was a fucking kickoff.
Kickoff. That's a bomb, dude. A bomb.
Real bad shank.
She's in concussion protocol. Let's just see if she's out by next year. It was a big hit, so let's see if she makes that protocol by 2025 kickoff. Thank God they're not in the playoffs. Could you imagine?
I mean, even the kicker fucking having a bad day. Just bad year all around for the Cowboys. Giants at Eagles, 13-20 win for the Eagles. No Saquon, no record. Doesn't break Dickerson's record.
No, sad.
Giants get
He's
another
healthy for
win.
next week, so.
Giants get another win once again, getting the first pick. Instead, they secure the 3rd pick. And news that came out today, keeping Dabble and the GM.
Keeping them both. They're running it back, baby.
If you remember the GM, he's an idiot. He's the one that got rid of Saquon.
They're running it back, baby.
Tough day for Giants fans.
All right, last game of the season, regular season, was Vikings at Lions. It was the game we were all looking forward to. Both of them were 14-2 coming into this one. Lions win this one 31-9, and like they beat them up, dude. They look like the bigger, stronger, more physical team out there.
Absolutely. Lions secure the number 1 seed.
Yeah, and all roads lead through Detroit, and they get pretty fired up in Detroit now for these games. So.
Absolutely. I mean, we have a buddy that lives out there. We went to go visit him during the draft.
Shout out Adam, dude. We went to the draft with him, and he was at the game.
And the scenes were incredible. Streamers being shot when the fucking first seed was secured.
Dude. It was absolutely awesome looking.
Jameer Gibbs, great game. 23 carries, 139 yards, 3 touchdowns for him.
3 touchdowns rushing, and he had a receiving touchdown.
Insane.
4 total
4 touchdowns
for the game.
No knuckles needed.
I do like the Sonic and Knuckles, though.
Great duo.
But Jameer Gibbs went out there and he showed that he can be an every down back, a short down back. He can get the hard yards. He can catch out of the backfield. Did you see the play where he got fucking smoked?
Absolutely.
Holy shit! They set him up for failure, and he got fucking cracked, and he came right back out there. Fucking 4 touchdowns, baby. That was awesome to see.
Jared Goff, another amazing day, 27 for 33, 231 yards, 1 touchdown. Did throw 2 interceptions. Hopefully those don't affect him in the playoffs.
Yeah, from what I saw, that one interception, that he was like in his own end zone, and it was either take the safety or throw the pick. So, good choice, I guess.
One of the big things from this game during the week, Anzalone came back for this game for the defense and the Lions, and the fucking forearm scar on that guy. Insane.
He got a metal plate in that shit, too. Long ass scar. Great fucking hair. Unbelievable hair.
Great football player.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's good to see them getting their pieces back in time for the playoffs. I want to see him make a run, dude. I want to see him make a run. I'm going to be backing them and the Chargers in the playoffs this year.
Like you said, they get a week off, and all roads lead through Detroit.
All right. Like we were saying, week 18's all about the money, money, money. Pass a mill here, pass a mill there.
It's like Oprah Winfrey. You get a mill. You get a mill.
You get a mill. It was awesome to see all these guys getting paid. There's about 8 guys, or like 6 guys we got on this list. It's not every guy, but it's some of the bigger payouts. And let's start it off with Mike Evans. He got $3 million for going over 1,000 yards, $666,666 for finishing top 10 in the NFL for receiving touchdowns with 11. So he ended up getting paid off those catches and setting the record.
Absolutely, like we said earlier, great play. They had the win. They go for the play with a couple seconds left on the clock. He gets his 6 yards, breaks the record
to end the season.
Gets his million, gets his Jerry Rice record. What a fucking day for Mike Evans. Great payday.
Unbelievable.
And on to the playoffs for the Buccaneers.
On to the playoffs. After that, the man that made the most money on Sunday, and I'm honestly surprised how much it was. Geno Smith makes $6 million. And then his incentives were he had career high in passing yards, completion percentage, and he got the Seahawks to win 10 games this year. Which is awesome. They won 10 games, but they're still not in the playoffs.
Not in the playoffs, but impressive season for Geno Smith.
Yeah, great season for him.
Great offensive production.
And he got $6 million fucking dollars off that game. Like, let's go. After that, we got Baker Mayfield, him, and Mike Evans got paid. He got paid $2.5 million extra dollars by finishing top 10 in the league or top 5 in the NFC in each of these 5 categories. Passer rating, touchdown passes, passing yards, completion percentage, and yards per pass attempts. Each one was worth $500,000. My man made $2.5 million off those.
Baker Mayfield cementing himself as a top 5 QB in the NFL.
It's crazy to say that. Crazy we're sitting here saying that this year. Awesome to see. Von Miller made $1.5 million on his sacks. It was only 6 though. Like, I was surprised he got $1.5 million for 6 sacks. But
low number.
Maybe because he's an older player. Well, another one that stood out to me was punter Sam Martin from Buffalo. Got $100K for getting one inside the 20. He needed one more, and he got that for $100K. Shooting darts out there.
And a sad note,
dude,
unfortunate day for Cooper Rush. Dude. Loses out on a $500,000 bonus because they started Trey Lance.
They don't even give him a chance.
And unfortunately, he played the entire game. Cooper Rush did not get his dollars.
Nope, did not get paid. Sad to see. But
sad day. Jerry Jones world. You know he knew the bonus was a play.
Like, you think he doesn't know where that $500K is? Like, get the fuck out of here, Jerry.
And unfortunate for them. Will Cooper Rush be with them again next year? Will he be the backup for life?
No way I'd stay there. No. After they pull that shit, dude, I'm gone.
Sad day for the Cowgirls.
Let's do an edible check.
That shit works.
It works.
It works. Got me pretty stoned.
As shit. Yeah. It's good though. I'm like happy. I feel good.
Definitely lively.
This tasted good.
You could definitely mix it with tequila or something.
Dude,
it would be for vodka. Yeah, it'd be
Super Bowl show. Tequilas and lemonade.
Ooh, a little vodka lemonades. Could be good. Could be good. All right, this week our quarterfinal college football playoff recap and semifinal preview is brought to you by our friends over at Negus Coffee Club. Comes in beans or grounds, has some fire flavor notes. The one we got here is Ethiopia blend made with notes of berry and black tea. Real fire.
You got that weed hangover in the morning, get that cup of Negus coffee and shake that. Be good to go.
Weed hangover.
Gonna have one tomorrow.
All right, college football playoff bracket. We are down to our final 4. Texas, Ohio State, Penn State, and Notre Dame.
And it looks like the Blue Bloods are in there. The best football teams that have been around for years and years from the best conferences. They're the top 4.
We were talking about this the other day, looking back on our previous episodes. Is this the final 4 you thought was going to be there?
I don't think it is the Final 4 I thought was going to be there, but they're all good teams.
For sure, we definitely thought Texas and Ohio State were going to be in the picture.
Right.
Those were 2 teams we definitely had 100%, from the start.
Yeah.
Penn State and Notre Dame definitely surprised us. Nobody thought Penn State was going to have a 1-2 loss.
Teams.
And Notre Dame,
after they lost to Northern Illinois, Like, I did not think that they were going to be in it again. I did see somewhere where after they lost to Northern Illinois, he got in contact with the coach. The coach, like, told him how he beat them. And since then, they haven't lost a game. But that's a good way to, like, know what your flaws are.
Absolutely.
If you get beat by a team like that, they know your flaws. So.
And by rules, law of transparency, NIU beat Notre Dame beat Georgia, therefore NIU is now the king of the SEC.
Let's go, Maction. Maction runs the SEC now. Love to see it. And actually, they're moving to the Mountain West as of next week.
Next year.
Insane. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. Hands down, the best game of these 4 games with the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, 5 Texas for 4 ASU. Texas wins this one 39-31 in OT. Unbelievable game. I thought ASU was out of it, and then Scattaboo pukes and rallies all the way to, like, taking the lead.
Cam Scattaboo, incredible player. We really hope to see more of him next year on Sundays. 30 carries for him, 143 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Insane day for him.
Insane day.
Quinn Ewers barely escapes this game, 20 for 30, 322 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 INT.
The biggest issue I see with Texas right now is their kicker, dude. He missed 2 field goals. He could have won the game. I didn't even think he was going to hit that extra point at the end. I was nervous about that.
One note from that, did you see when Sarkisian calls the timeout to talk to the kicker?
No.
So it was insane. I've never seen a coach do this where they, like, bring the kicker over, puts his hands on him.
Just put more pressure on him.
Puts more pressure on him. Then he shanks the kick. So it's like, I couldn't believe it.
It didn't work.
I've never seen that. Usually you leave those kickers alone, let them stay in
their own head.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I think Sark psyched him out.
Psyched him out. Yeah. Unbelievable. What the fuck?
All right, Rose Bowl, number 8, Ohio State versus number 1, Oregon, 41-21, blowout by Ohio State.
Yeah, this wasn't a game at all. Ohio State scores on 6 of their first drives. They were up, I think, 28 nothing or 38 or something. They were killing them, dude. This game was terrible. Blowout from the beginning. Jeremiah Smith did go off. He had 7 receptions, 187 yards, 2 TDs. He looks like someone to watch out there. He will be playing on Sundays, I think.
And Ohio State gets their revenge against Oregon. The legend of Dan Lanning is over.
Over, dudes. Yeah. It was fun while it lasted.
Fiesta Bowl, number 6, Penn State versus number 3, Boise State. Penn State bottles up Ashton Genty, 30 carries, 104 yards. Boise State did come within 3 points early in the third quarter, but Penn State turned the tide for good. Highlight player of this game was Tyler Warren, tight end.
Yeah, he's the man, dude. He had 2 great catches. Without those catches, it's a lot closer game. I think Boise might be able to pull the upset.
All right, and last game is the All-State Sugar Bowl, number 7, Notre Dame versus number 2, Georgia, 23-10 win for Notre Dame.
Your team, Notre Dame, baby.
Marcus Freeman and his crew rallied past an injured quarterbackless Georgia. Gunnar Henderson could not do the job.
Could not do it. They only put up 10 points. This Notre Dame defense is tough. They plug a lot of players in there, too. They play a lot of them.
Yeah. Riley Leonard, Notre Dame quarterback, story of this game, 90 yards, 1 touchdown in the air, 14 carries for 80 yards on the ground.
All right, so, like, in this game, at the end of the first half, going into the second half, there were 17 points scored by Notre Dame in 59 seconds. They kick a field goal. That's 3. And then I think there's like a minute left or something. Then fucking Georgia gets the ball. They pass it. Or he fumbles. Riley Leonard throws it for a touchdown. That's 7. They fucking start the second half. Run it back for a touchdown.
Okay.
7 more. 17 points, 59 seconds, and literally that 1 minute changed the entire game.
Absolutely.
1 minute of football. Crazy.
I mean, it goes to show you how tightly contested these games are. 1 minute, you let your head down.
And that's literally the game right there.
That's the game. All right, college football playoff semifinal as we look ahead to this week.
All right, first game Thursday. These are Thursday, Friday. They're both 4:30 Pacific time. They'll be kicking off. First game is the Orange Bowl. Number 7 Notre Dame at number 6 versus number 6 Penn State. This is played in Florida, Miami. Notre Dame is a 2-point favorite in this one.
I like Notre Dame.
I got it back. Notre
Roll
Dame
with the Irish
from Indiana. Let's
Give me a
go.
leprechaun. Touchdown, Jesus.
Let's go. Give it to me.
All right, Friday's game, Cotton Bowl in Texas.
In Texas, Ohio State versus Texas. Ohio State is favored by 6 points in this game. They look like the team to beat out of these 4.
Home game for Texas, though.
Home game for Texas. Ohio State always travels well, though. That will not be an issue. And Texas worries me after what happened in the second half of that last game. So they did end up getting the win, but if that kicker's out there missing field goals against Ohio State, I don't think they'll pull it off.
Yeah, I like Ohio State in this game. I don't know if they can cover that -6.
Yeah, that's a lot of points. Either way, I'm pumped for these games. I'm glad it's... I'm pumped for these games.
Absolutely.
Great matchups, I think.
And I think we got the best 4 teams in college football.
Yeah, definitely. They proved it throughout the playoffs.
All right, NFL wild card round preview.
How many games we got this weekend?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games.
Hell yeah.
All right.
2 Saturday, 3 Sunday. Wait, no.
1 Monday.
Yeah, 2, 3, 1.
Yeah.
Let's go. 3 days.
Can't forget about the Monday playoff
night
game, right?
Awesome.
That's going to be sick.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, Saturday, January 11th, the Los Angeles Chargers will be traveling to the Houston Texans.
Yeah, Chargers are 3-point favorites in this one. I'm riding with Harbaugh and the former San Diego Chargers in this one. I like the offensive line the Chargers have out there. I think at the end of the day, that's how they're going to win this game because Houston's O-line is struggling.
Houston's O-line is struggling. C.J. Stroud is reeling. Chargers -3 in this game. I like them to cover.
Caleb Williams this offseason for a little help. Love it.
All right, Pittsburgh at Baltimore, the Amazon Prime Video.
Can I just say about the Amazon Prime too? They're fucking the Prime Cast. What's it called?
Amazon Cast. Or
fuck, what the hell's it called? Whatever, the Prime Cast where it has the like outside view of the players' names. That's the best way, or that's the way I like watching football the best.
the simulcast.
It's the simulcast, but it's called something. Fuck. I don't know. You know what I'm saying, though?
I know exactly.
It has all the players. It shows
a great
the
way to watch the game.
all that shit.
It's a great angle. Love the camera angle.
Great angle. That's the best way to watch football. That's
Story
how I'll be watching it.
Of this game, will Baltimore make it 4 losses in a row for the Steelers?
Well, actually 5, not 4.
Yeah, will it make it 5 losses in a row for the Steelers?
And Baltimore's favored by 9.5.
That's a lot of points.
Of
Baltimore playing their best football of all season. Zay Flowers hurt knee.
I love Baltimore in this. I don't know if they can cover that spread, though.
Derrick Henry, monster.
They'll
Sunday,
have a plan.
January 12th. Denver at Buffalo. Buffalo -9. Weather probably going to be a factor in this game.
I looked the weather up. It's about to be 30 degrees.
Real
no
cold.
Snow or
no
rain.
snow. Buffalo -9 though. That's a lot of points. Can they cover -9?
I think they can do it. I like them -9 better than I like Baltimore -9.5. For sure.
I still feel like that's a lot of points.
Yeah,
I like
so
Denver
many
+9,
points.
especially for a playoff game.
Right.
Packers. All right, Packers at Eagles. Rematch of the Brazil game from this year.
Watson's out, ACL. See ya. Jordan Love's got a fucking elbow thing going on, so we'll see what happens with that too.
Jalen Hurts still in concussion protocol.
So this could be a terrible game. But the Eagles have Saquon, so I'm taking the Eagles in this one for sure.
Packers have Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, Saquon's better. He is.
He is.
Like, look at the numbers.
Philadelphia -4.5, but if they don't have Jalen Hurts, I feel like it's a different game.
It's kind of a toss-up without Jalen Hurts for sure. But I do love Saquon out there. They'll get him going. He'll be ready to play. Weeks rest for a running back. That's always good.
All right, Washington at Tampa Bay, the Sunday matinee. Can rookie Jaden Daniels come in and get his first playoff victory against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
This one's going to be fun to watch. It's definitely want to keep an eye on Jaden Daniels. Let's see how he handles this. Bo Nix, too. Another rookie starting for two rookies playing.
Rookies.
Not the one I thought it would be. Damn. Bullshit.
Tampa Bay minus 3.5. I think Tampa Bay covers that.
This one's a toss-up for me.
Toss-up?
Yeah, I don't. I can't call this one.
I just think Tampa Bay plays with a different level in the playoffs.
And they're home, too.
And they're home.
Yeah.
Mike Evans coming off a big day.
The biggest.
Monday. Huh?
You got it.
Monday, January 13th, we have our first ever Monday night ESPN playoff game.
Yes, one more day of football. Love it.
One more day of
Give me
football.
more football.
Vikings at Rams.
Minnesota's favored by 2.5. It's crazy they're on the road, like we said earlier. And Sean McVay versus Kevin O'Connell, former offensive coordinator.
Shout out San Diego State.
Yes, sir. Sean McVay got some tricks up his sleeves that he didn't teach KOC when he was there. We'll find out this game for sure.
I'm pumped for this one. This one's actually I think, going to be really good. That's going to be Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, they're
Matt
awesome.
Stafford.
I think Sam Darnold will play better in this game. I think last game, there was a huge game. And I think, if anything, he's going to learn from that game. So I think that's a good preparation game for him for the playoffs. Obviously, you want to win that game for sure, but at least he has that experience under his belt. So going into this game, he should play better out there, I think.
Absolutely. Get that loss out of you before you start rolling.
See ya.
All right. That's a wrap for this episode of Spark It Up Sports. All right. Washington at Tampa Bay, the Sunday matinee. Can rookie Jaden Daniels come in and get his first playoff victory against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
This one's going to be fun to watch. It's definitely want to keep an eye on Jaden Daniels. Let's see how he handles this. Bo Nix, too. Another rookie starting for two rookies playing.
Rookies.
Not the one I thought it would be. Damn. Bullshit.
Tampa Bay minus 3.5. I think Tampa Bay covers that.
This one's a toss-up for me.
Toss-up?
Yeah, I don't. I can't call this one.
I just think Tampa Bay plays with a different level in the playoffs.
And they're home, too.
And they're home.
Yeah.
Mike Evans coming off a big day. Sports, thanks for watching. Like, follow, subscribe, and a reminder for our local fans out there.
Podcast is released every Thursday. You can find the video on YouTube. Audio can be found on Spotify, iTunes, and Amazon Music. Let us know what you think in the comments. Go Bears. Season is over.
Go Raiders. We'll see you next year.
That's it.
That's a wrap.